somebody stop me. And Lord, if I'm doing it wrong, then please stop me. Stop me. Stop me. Stop me. And Lord, if I'm doing it wrong, then please stop me. Somebody stop me, stop me, stop me, please somebody stop me, stop me, stop me, oh somebody stop me, Lord if I'm doing it wrong then please stop me, stop me, stop me, stop me, and Lord if I'm doing it wrong then please stop me. Somebody stop me, stop me, stop me, please somebody stop me, stop me, stop me, oh somebody stop me, and Lord if I'm doing it wrong then please stop me, stop me, stop me, stop me, and Lord if I'm doing it wrong then please stop me. Somebody stop me, stop me, stop me, please somebody stop me, stop me, stop me, oh somebody stop me, and Lord if I'm doing it wrong then please stop me, stop me, stop me.
É que é, maltinha, bora lá experimentar aqui o Madden NFL 2019, aqui o modo de carreira. Vamos ver aqui o modo de carreira. Não vou experimentar o modo Ultimate Team porque eu não sei quais são os melhores jogadores, eu não acompanho NFL. Vi sim o Super Bowl e então temos Exhibition, Ultimate Team, Franchising, Take Chance do Super Bowl e franchise supostamente. Isto é o filme. Supostamente play solo or multiplayer including updates, faster simulation. Recomendar, não sei. Would you like to resume your play? Isto para mim é tudo novo e como vocês podem ver, isto está em inglês. Profession Rooster loads set to begin. Não sei o que é que fiz. 2740 players. Ok, eu quero jogar. Não. Aí está, os vencedores do Super Bowl deste ano, os New England Patriots. Jogaram contra os Los Angeles Rams, não tem erro. Manos, eu não sei o que é que hei de escolher. Ser sincero, não sei o que é que hei de escolher. Há equipas que são boas, há outras que são mais fracas. Isto é os Colts, Dallas Cowboys, Dolphins, Miami. Overall 91, 97, 89. Philadelphia Eagles. Temos aqui players com overalls muito grandes. 49ers, New York Giants, já foram uma grande equipa, ainda são uma grande equipa. Aqui se calhar começar com os Patriots.
If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the right.
Starting point, choose between fantasy draft, precision, or season, week settings, simulation, explore Sheffield card, não vejo aqui, nova que altero. Não sei o que é que tem de alterar aqui. Start playing the regular season. Full experience, take the field and control aspects of your players. Isto é o quê? Motivador, estratégia, team builder. Vou escolher um, é? Agora vou... eu vou ser treinador, é isso? Mas controlo os jogadores à mesma, certo? Não sei. Malta, eu estou mesmo à toa com isto. Samuel. Não estou a perceber nada. Está branco. Cara manova, né? Nice classic one. No, Lord, not me. I can never be the one you want to stuff for. Money, that machine. R.I.P. the times that I was broke. I said life in 9/11, folks. Matte black, liquor clean. Dead president and I'm a local. Cooking up canard. Waiting for the antidote. Running out of time. Patience than a penny hoe.
I don't do that. You might press me. You do what I tell you. Get over here. He's gonna get nasty. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, look at the cash.
Quer ser é player. Não, quer criar o meu player. É lá, peraí. Boa, agora vem as posições. Bem fixe. Como só conheço. Isto é o powerback, quarterback, strong arm, field general quarterback, possession, vertical theater, slot, receiver. Eu não dou nada. Field general, man. Quarterback, early draft pickup, late round pickup, undrafted. Raw talent in 60 overall rating that starts with the superstar developed trade.
It was hard for us. Me and sis made it out. Now she proud of us. They didn't teach me how to rap in those college schools. Wasn't like my rich friends, had a lot to lose. Less money, less options.
Lost in initial ratings, lost physical skills.
And shorty got potential, I scout that.
Rotation, facet,
She say she in love, but I doubt that.
development.
Maybe it's the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shorty claims she a feminist.
Ou seja, pelo que eu estou a perceber, aqui a gente começa com um overall de 60 e temos positivo no Superstar Development, ficamos com desenvolvimento de super estrela positivo, temos uma progressão rápida e temos low expectations, que é expectativas, mas depois temos inicialmente rankings baixos e inicialmente skills físicas baixas. Aqui começas com 70, mas tens um quick development, ou seja, começas basicamente, o desenvolvimento é mais rápido, tens umas skills bem altas, mas estás 6 no round picks, tens um low skill ratings e um lower awareness. Aqui começas com 80, és sempre escolhido no primeiro round, tens um desenvolvimento rápido, mas depois tens skills de average, uma média de skills mais ou menos. Mas eu não sei, malta, eu não sei o que é de escolher. Ora bem, perdão, malta, eu ficava para o undrafted, né? O gajo começa lá em baixo e tal. Né, Ducan, undrafted, yeah. Eu também acho que sim. Começas lá no baixo, mas depois vais progredindo. É como se fosse um modo de carreira, por assim dizer, do FIFA. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. Nome. Posição, quarterback, né? O estilo da roupa. O número. Ou seja, os quarterbacks têm números, pelos vistos não parecem ser seguidos, 14, 17, 10. Eu vou pôr o 10, 10 é número de super estrela. Mão direita ou mão esquerda? Mão direita. Colégio, Flórida. Parece aqui algum colégio de Lisboa. Mas eu se calhar vou jogar nos Patriots. Se calhar não, para a malta que não sabe, os jogadores de futebol americano não chegam lá e não são jogadores de futebol americano. O futebol americano lá, tu começas num colégio e nesse colégio depois já há drafts no qual vão lá gajos que pertencem à equipa principal daquela cidade. Depois podes jogar tipo na Major League, que é a liga principal, pode levar ao famoso Super Bowl, como pode jogar numa liga mais baixa e depois irem buscar. Eu não sei, mas se calhar Rhode Island. Rhode Island parece bem. Agora vem a parte mais lixada. Eu não sei aqui, vão ver a idade 25. Eu aqui não sei. Eles aqui em height, eles trabalham com jardas, nós trabalhamos com centímetros e metros. E eles lá trabalham com jardas, pés, por aí fora. Peso, penso que isto seja, né, porque não estou a ver. ver a altura. Não tenho 200 metros, não sou também nenhum anão, né? Mas gostaria de saber. Eu vou só aqui rápido ao Google para fazer. Eles é pés, né? Eu acho que é pés. Pés para centímetros. Ou seja, um pé são 30 centímetros. Acho que é fit. Por acaso acertei. Não sei como, mas acertei. 6.3 é 1,92 m. Agora eles o peso lá. Eles medem o peso. Pensam que seja em quilos. O peso lá mudam de outra maneira. Acho que é libras. Ainda tem que ser mais. Se calhar eu ali onde estava. 30 libras. Menos um bocadinho. Ficar assim.
Clowns really don't stay outside when I play outside. I put the beats on them like Dre outside. I got the bow side and LA outside. And if you act bad, I bring the outside. Go and get your money. None of my know some funny. I can tell real by who you're running with. I'm all in the field, duck hunt. Hit my just
É, Zé, copyright. Já, tens razão, tenho que tirar a música disto. Por acaso. Tens razão no que estás a dizer. Cara de mal.
Crashed 2 times, I limo tinted my new ride. I'm riding with the 12 bet not pull me over. Championship going dumb. Nothing to something I won. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, yeah.
Tens razão. Tens razão, tenho que tirar os copyrights, tenho que tirar o música disto. Epá, Zé, estes capacetes, não vejo assim. Queria um da Nike, vamos fazer qualquer. Shirts é que é bem conhecido. A viseira e tudo. Vou fazer aqui um capacete. Estou a dizer face mask. No step. Aí põe. That size, standard clip, long.
When you got dumb cake up in the
say they be waiting for you in the bushes with the duct tape up and down the interstate. Yeah, we really touch. We touch. October, I'm about to another state. Went down in Arizona, don't get me involved. An empty box in the car means they coming for all. I had six phones, I got rid of them all. We get hit and sit down, we don't talk to the law. Yeah, they think I'm tripping, they listen. They know our every move, yeah, they want us all in prison. That's why I can't sleep at night until they get
isto é que interessa aqui, ó, só era uma Nike. Ei, estas Nike muito bonitas. Laranja e Savage. Mano, estes gajos vão jogar basquete na real. Nike Force Savage Pro. Pode ser mesmo este. Colorback Style. Overall, não posso mexer em nada.
Looking like they waiting on the retro. Sixes. I feel special. Resale and I never pay retail. My shoebox money afforded me the spree well. And that then courted me a V12. Avoid the phones if it's sounding like a seashell. Too much clicking in the connection. Connect the dots with my connect for my protection. Face to face I place my like a drive-through.
Starting point. Regular season, fantasy draft. Bem, vamos andar para a frente, vai começar a liga. Vamos ver o que é que isto vai dar. Está aqui. O Aducan pôs aqui uma questão. Espero não levar por enquanto copyright do áudio, mas eu vou, assim que entrar no menu de jogo, vou já ao áudio e vou tirar o som da música. Com muita pena para os meus subs e para a malta que está a ver, mas vou ter mesmo de tirar porque posso levar copyright das músicas. Já, opções. Em comentários, música. Que é música. Ok, música dos menus. Ou não, menu é. Ah não, isto é os efeitos. Ok, não há mais música. Foram retiradas. Agora é assim, liga. Isto é o schedule, né? Tenho o My Player, né? Que isto supostamente Strong Arm, West Coast, Field General, né? Dá-me um upgrade qualquer, não sei o quê, mas já, goals, ou seja, tenho um overall de 66, não é mau, podia ser melhor. Tenho um True Power de 87, ou seja, o True Power é o poder de arremesso do meu boneco. Ok. Agora. Set season goals.
Start your week by meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards, but also higher risk.
Passing yards, number of passing yards. Mas isto é muita yard. É muita jarda para passar. Passing touchdowns. No mínimo 15 touchdowns. Oh meu Deus. Mínimo 15 touchdowns. Ok. 2000 jardas. Parece-me bem. Play season game. Advance a week. Start weekly training. Nossa, sério?
Kick your season off by starting your first game.
Não sei o que é que fiz. Não sei o que é que fiz. O que é isto? Ah, isto é as cartas do Ultimate Team, é assim que funcionam. Pois, bem. Mas o problema é que eu não conheço as posições disto. Não sei as posições dos bonecos, não sei. Só a única posição que eu conheço é o quarterback, não conheço mais nenhum. E depois tem upgrades, combina isto com aquilo.
Guys, last time we were out here, the coaching staff didn't like what we saw. You all know it wasn't good enough. So let's make up for that today and have a great one. I know you got it in you. So let me see that greatness come out on the field, all right? Let's do it.
Só se ali com...
All right, here we go. 319. 319.
Ok. Caralho, não saiu o passe. Eu já sabia, eu já estava mesmo à espera. Ok. Ok, saiu agora.
Green 39. Green 39.
X. Bom passe.
319.
Bom passe. Já não passou este.
Hey man, listen, great job today. It was a step in the right direction for you and this team. And as long as you keep moving in the right direction, we're gonna be just fine.
O prata. Silver Warnet. Vamos retry. Eu quero que eu sei fazer isto. Foda-se. Bora. Saiu mal o passo. Outra vez. Ok, este já está. Ai. Zé, já lá devias estar, mano. És muito lento.
Gentlemen, achieving our goals starts right here on the practice field. I can't stress that enough.
Ainda foi
You all
pior.
know we have lofty goals for this
Zé,
season. If
tenho
you
que
want to
conseguir
achieve
fazer
those
isto.
goals, we gotta raise our game. Today just wasn't good enough. So next practice, we have to be much better.
Ok. Zé, agarra-me a bola, mano. Porra, se a bola vai para ti. Aquela interseção, cara.
Hey, you know what, man? That was pretty dang good. And you know what's really scary? It gets me even more excited.
Eu não
We're
tento.
only scratching the surface of our potential. This team has
Já não
so
tento
much
mais,
talent.
vou ficar pela prata. E é melhor que nada.
Kick your season off by starting your first game.
Zés, eu não vou. Create a save point. Sei que é para salvar. Está salvo. Ok, eu agora podia, tipo, tenho aqui mais um coisinho para o Strong Arm, vamos para o Scramble, e ajuda logo a subir a cena. My goals, edit player, my team. Isto funciona, não sei como. Schedule. Transações. Não sei como é que isto funciona. Bem, é assim. R3. Um gajo chega aqui, pimbas, notificações. Feito.
Let's get started with some of the basics of Madden Ultimate Team.
Não. Porra. Começar um Ultimate Team. Isto é tudo maluco? Ok. Então, Zé. Aqui a continuar as... Ai.
Kick your season off by starting your first game.
Zé, eu não sei quanto tempo é que dura um jogo aqui. Não sei, não. Não sei se demora muito tempo, se demora pouco tempo, mas não deve demorar mais. Aí está, vamos jogar contra os Texans. Houston Texans. Vamos lá então. Game goals, get to win. Hello, O que nós temos aqui? Ui, estes gajos são muito maus. Foda-se, mas eu tenho gajos muito fraquinhos. Keito. Aquele é David McCarthy. Mas os Patriots ganharam o Super Bowl. E tem uma equipa assim tão má. Hightower. James White. Está o primeiro jogo.
Welcome back to Deshaun Watson. It's the coach. This is week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, Deshaun Watson and the rest of the Texans are looking forward to a healthier season in 2018. They get a tough test in the opener as they take on the defending AFC champs, the New England Patriots. I'll be back at halftime with a look around the early games. But first, it's up to Foxborough. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette.
Tem que sair daqui.
Now let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Bora lá. Bora.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Bora lá. A gente consegue.
Here we go now! Blue 90! Blue 90!
They'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield. for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback.
Looking to hit Matthews, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Dylan Cole. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Merda, meu. Parte defensiva, agora vem a parte atacante. Como podem ver, eles têm uma equipa para o ataque, uma equipa para a defesa.
Tom Brady back. Do they have any magic left in the tank?
Of course they do. They're the New England Patriots, and until further notice, they run the AFC East. They run the AFC. That's just who they are. But in order for them to win a Super Bowl again, to get back there and take it this time, they'll need the continued play of Brady, the continued magic. But on defense, not just winning the money downs. They've got to win first and second down so that the money down tilts in their favor.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They'll run it here. This is James White. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. The Texans and Patriots met in the divisional round of the playoffs 2 years ago. The Pats won that one, but they also met in one of the better games of the regular season last year. The Pats won, but it was in pretty dramatic fashion.
How about Deshaun Watson, his second start in the NFL for the Houston Texans? He went toe-to-toe with the master himself, Tom Brady, didn't he? But in the end, you know how it always turns out, right?
Brady did his thing, found Brandon Cooks for a 36-33 win. Now, meanwhile, the Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. This is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
Back to throw. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. An incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
4 down. All right, here we go. Green 39.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Trying for Edelman again. This time he's got it. And he's finally taken down. It's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. So 1 quarter in the books on NFL kickoff weekend. 0-0 our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And Matthews has it right side. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll drop the throw. Looking to hit Matthews, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. The 30, 10, and they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And Matthews over the middle with a grab. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And a little floater there is incomplete. The linebacker, Zach Cunningham, there defensively to make that play.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they will set up shop in enemy. This offense trots back out there now, and as they do, Charles, one thing to point out that we saw a second ago are some of the new rules in the NFL this year regarding kickoffs.
Yeah, nowadays, the kickoff team, no more running starts. Remember that when you kind of circle a guy around, and here he goes? No more. You have to start, close to the ball. And when it's kicked, then you get to take off and go, so you can't build up your speed that way. Also, when you're returning it, remember those wedges that we used to say where guys would form together, 2 or 3 guys? No more of those. So it'd be a lot more man-on-man, one-on-one blocking. And also, they have rules about where people have to be when the ball's kicked, where they have to be when the ball's caught. So to me, it's much more like a punt return than it is an actual kickoff return. So I'm eager to see if teams now...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. New England on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Back to throw here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 20. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And now the Texans want to call another timeout, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. New England on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. He'll drop to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that. Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
3-19!
They go play action here on first down. This is caught. Gronkowski. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now first and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
They'll look to throw again. And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Gronkowski from 3 yards out, and the Patriots get a score closer. That's a score you... Now a play fake here on first down. And this one hauled in by Will Tye. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Set! Green 39! Green 39!
They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
A reminder, 4 more games set to kick off later this afternoon. Chiefs, Chargers, Seahawks and the Broncos, Redskins and Cardinals, and then the Cowboys against the Panthers. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his third pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Now let's go.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Allen's got it over the middle. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. Just one conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This will be 3rd and forever.
Detroit!
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They get 7 there, but it breaks. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's Allen. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. New England on 3rd down. A pretty anemic, a very anemic. 1 for 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Here we go now.
They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So the Patriots coming out now. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he will score. It's a touchdown.
Now let's go.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. And it's second down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
They'll set up a throw. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Back to throw now on first down. Goes underneath here to White. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll make this a second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball, because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The linebacker, Zach Cunningham, there defensively to make that play.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week one. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla.
Então. Bem, pelos vistos, o primeiro jogo foi grande desastre.
Go ahead and select Advance Week to get to your next game.
Ou seja, como não fui convocado para o próximo jogo, ele manda-me avançar para mid-season. Depois de 4 interseções, 3 passos falhados. Oh, merda de quarterback que eu sou. Não dava para isto. Anda bem. Está a avançar, a avançar. Correu muito a mal. Eu não continuo a dizer, não percebo muito disto. Futebol americano não é muito. Gosto. Vi o Super Bowl. Gostei bué de ver o Super Bowl, é muito fixe. O futebol americano é muito fixe. Só que não conheço bem as regras, não conheço bem as posições. Volto a dizer, a única posição que eu conheço bem é quarterback, que é a posição que eu estou a fazer, que é o gajo supostamente no ataque que recebe a bola e tem que passar a bola ao direto ao outro bacana para correr. Pronto, e então não percebo muito disto. Vocês viram agora eu a jogar, tipo, isto são praticamente, a gente tem os botões todos do lado direito em uso. Temos um gajo que é o X, um gajo que é a bola, o outro é o quadrado, o outro é o triângulo e o outro é o R1. Eu tenho que optar entre esses botões todos. Eu normalmente, como estou a jogar muita coisa de FIFA, é quase sempre o X, quase sempre a bola e o quadrado. Isto agora é mais um treinozinho de semanal. Passei o mal, tem que ser mais rápido. passe saiu bem. Saiu mal outra vez, o gajo não agarrou. Apesar de não ser a minha culpa, o gajo não agarrar a bola calha aí à mãozinha. O gajo, pelos vistos, não. Interseção, estão a ver? Vou dar contínuo porque estou aqui a matar a cabeça. A repetir, a repetir, a repetir. E a jogada é sempre a mesma. Tem é que ser naquele momento certo, naquela altura certa. Tens que acertar ali. Bem, vamos jogar aqui mais um jogo da season. Pode ser que corra melhor. Contra os Packers, Green Bay Packers. Volto a avisar, não estou a jogar em beginner, não, estou a jogar em pro, mas após o pro ainda há o, se não estou em erro, Super Pro, há o Ultimate e há o Ultimate Pro, se não estou em erro. Aí esses já Ultimate e Ultimate Pro, se não estou em erro, é basicamente é quase o mesmo, que nem tocas na xixa. Aliás, tocas, os outros é que não.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the New England Patriots. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And incomplete to open things up. He was looking for Edelman there, and now it's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Back to throw. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance. Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Bloqueou, meu próprio jogador bloqueou. Vocês viram isso? Meu próprio jogador bloqueou.
I spent a lot
Porra,
of extra time
eu queria
preparing for this game,
abrir-me
watching
por
this
fora.
offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit.
Agarra a bola.
But the fifth guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get up.
Agarra-me a bola.
No. Check. Patriot. Leopard.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
No. Check. Patriot. All right, here we go. 3-19.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You've got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
They'll drop to throw. And a little floater there is incomplete.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the 2nd level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Que sorte, mano. Era só que ele correu mais bocadinho.
The Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down. How big...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Clay Matthews in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And he'll get this one up to the 26. He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13. They're going to look to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. And now out come the Patriots. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
5 yards on the catch there brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And this one is incomplete. Jordan Matthews, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and 5.
Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now.
Let's go. Green, 39. Green.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Open man, it's Allen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. They'll look to throw. Goes right side, complete to Gronk. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
They'll look to throw. There's a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown.
Touchdown todo borrado, mas é touchdown.
His fourth touchdown on the year.
Bate ali no gajo, o outro vem atrás agora.
Now a play fake here on first down. Now he steps away. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. So we've come to halftime here with a visit. We now proceed to the... They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Clay Matthews in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list.
Now let's go. Blue landed.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 16. Now back to throw, and he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
É fraco, meu. A bola cai nas mãos. Largou a bola, meu. Foda-se. É fraco, meu.
They'll look to throw here. Incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. That'll bring up 2nd down.
You know they wanted, you know they expected, they needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And just like that, it's 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And Gronkowski's got it, complete over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to... They go play action here on 1st down. And he floats one there, incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Very difficult night for the guys on offense. They've got to be looking at each other in the huddle and on the sidelines. How are we going to find some open space to complete a pass and find open room to run?
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. It's Clay Matthews with a pick. And they will take over at the... The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Now let's go.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on third down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
On play action, they'll throw. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Allen has it, left side. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll set up to throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The great veteran Clay Matthews able to knock that one away in coverage. New England on third down. Lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Hurry up. Here we go. Green.
He'll look to throw. Right back for Allen. This time he finds him complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Back to throw here. Oh, good footwork on the spin. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
Hey. Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Looking to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Gronkowski the intended target, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man. That's Hogan, complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I will hear about that from him soon.
And a dump off to White. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Set! Green 39!
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now 3rd down.
That was a dangerous throw towards the end zone. Boy, did it hang up there forever. Wanted to run up there and pull it down out of the sky.
Yeah, it felt like it really should have been intercepted. Lucky to have that one back.
You've got to be more careful when you're that close to the goal line.
He may try and run for this. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score.
All right, here we go. Green 39!
Back to throw. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
I think someone's going to get into QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the 2nd person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted, like you said, the pick on the opening drive, 2nd drive, not much better. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Nick Perry able to drop him for a loss of a couple. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah. He needs better protection, that's for sure. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got it.
And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Green...
Não ganho jogo. Estou mesmo perfeito a isso.